The whole thing now don't they be like threats to INEC. After they argue finish for that TV for the first time, they go, he reach the second day, he can't come back.
Hey! God.
For your mind, you must see it.
You never been speaking before. The next thing you go,
You won't kill me today. You won't kill me today. You know, say, the first day I argue the first day, those people lawyer tell us, what if they inside the TV where you watch us? People give like they say, even we don't know what is inside. Let's watch it together and see what is inside.
I don't know when they go Mumuka say, let's see what is there.
You don't be they act like VAR. VAR. You say you no do foul. You say foul no there.
In 3D.
Finally, I don't see the video where Peter be play for inside that court. I see the reason why they down.
You have to have capacity.
And then come and like this watch himself for inside TV. Within the time.
There is no going back on the deployment of the bimodal voter accreditation system, BVAS, for voter accreditation. There is no going back on the transmission of results on the INEC result viewing portal in real time on election day. There will be no incident form that enables ineligible persons to vote using other people's permanent voters' cards during elections. We are committed to ensuring that the 2023 general election is transparent and credible, reflecting the will of the Nigerian people. The critical foundation for credible election is the voters' register. You may recall that the CVR, which started on the 28th of June 2021, lasted for 13 consecutive months until its suspension on 31st July 2022. During that period, the Commission gave Nigerians regular weekly update showing the progress of the exercise nationwide, including analysis of the distribution of voters by age, occupation, gender, and disability for our planning purposes and for public information. At the end of the exercise, 12,298,944 Nigerians successfully completed the registration as new voters. All along, we have repeatedly assured Nigerians that our process of cleaning up the register is robust. After a rigorous cleaning up of the data using the automated biometric identification system, a total of 2,780,756, or 26% of new voters, 22.6% of new voters were identified as ineligible registrants and invalidated from the record. Among them, double and multiple registrants, underage persons, and outrightly fake registrations that failed to meet our business rules. Consequently, the number of valid registrations post-ABIS is now 9,518,188. In terms of demographic distribution, 7.2 million new voters, or 76.5%, are young people between the ages of 18 and 34 years, while there is a slightly higher number of female, that is 4.8 million, or 50.82%, than male, 4.6 million, or 49.18% voters. In terms of occupation, 3.8 million or 40.8% are students. Hard copies giving the full details of the distribution of the new voters are included in your folders for this meeting. The soft copy has already been uploaded to the Commission's website and social media platforms. The Commission deployed thousands of diligent staff for the CVR exercise, and the vast majority of them discharged their duties conscientiously. Unfortunately, a few of them did not. The fictitious registrations were carried out by some of our registration officers involved in the field exercise and could easily be traced. Each registration machine is operated using an access code tied to a dedicated email assigned to a staff. There is therefore an audit trail that gives the total number of persons registered by each official involved in the registration exercise. In some cases, some of them made as many as 40 attempts or more to register one fake voter, and yet were able to detect the shenanigans. As a result, the Commission has so far identified 23 registration officers involved in this unethical conduct, and disciplinary action against this staff has commenced. We shall continue to protect the integrity of our voters' register. It is pivotal to credible elections. It is also a national asset and easily the largest database of citizens in Africa and one of the largest in the world. The 9.5 million new voters have been added to the existing register of 84,004,084 voters. The preliminary register of voters in Nigeria now stands at 93,522,272. It is preliminary because Section 19, subsections 1 and 2 of the Electoral Act requires the Commission to display the hard copies of the register of voters for each registration area or ward and local government area, and simultaneously publish the entire register on the Commission's website for a period of 2 weeks for scrutiny, claims, and objections by citizens, not later than 90 days to a general election. Accordingly, in the next few days, the Commission will print 9.3 million pages of the register. The hard copy will be displayed for each of the 8,809 registration areas or wards and 774 local government areas nationwide, while the entire register will be published on our website for claims and objections as required by law. The display of the fiscal register will take place at the designated centers from Saturday 12th to Friday 25th November 2022. Further details, including the procedure for filing claims and objections, will be released by the Commission next week. I would like to appeal to all Nigerians to seize the opportunity of the display to scrutinize the list and help us to clean it up further so that the final register of voters for the 2023 general election can be compiled and published. The Commission is also working hard to ensure the completion of printing of the remaining PVCs for new voters, as well as those that applied for transfer or the replacement of their lost or damaged cards. In the coming days, we'll also inform Nigerians of the detailed plan to ensure a seamless collection of the PVCs. We are aware that Nigerians expect an improvement in the procedure for PVC collection. Since the end of the CVR in July this year, we have been working to ensure that citizens have a pleasant experience when they come to collect their PVCs. Beyond the voters' register and the compilation and the presentation of the PVCs, the Commission has released the timetable and schedule of activities for the 3 off-cycle governorship elections in Bayelsa, Imo, and Kogi states. The 3 elections will now hold on Saturday, 11th November 2022. We had to release the timetable yesterday because under the new Electoral Act, the first activity is the publication of the notice for the election. And the law requires that that should be done not later than 360 days before the date fixed for the election. So on November the 14th, we'll publish the statutory notice for the conduct of off-cycle elections in these 3 states, not later than 90 days before the election. Again, hard copies of the timetable are included in your folders for this meeting and also already published on our website and social media platforms. Last week, the Commission cautioned political parties, candidates and their supporters to eschew violence during the electioneering campaign. The statement was necessary against the background of clashes among supporters of different political parties, including allegations of denial of access to public facilities and the destruction of billboards and other outdoor campaign materials by act of thuggery. The campaigns have just begun. As party leaders, you should remain committed to peaceful electioneering. We'll continue to work together to remove encumbrances to the right of parties and candidates to freely canvass for the support of the electorate. The Commission will continue to track the campaigns and will not hesitate to initiate the process of prosecution of violators as provided by law.
So tell us about the video. Well, you were in court, you saw it. Our case is that the election, the promises that INEC made to Nigerians through its national chairman and other principal officers of the commission, those promises, as you saw in those videos, were not kept, contrary to what the petition is here, that transmission of results is not real time. There's no need for it, electronically transmitted result and so on and so forth. That's all that we just brought for their lordship to take a judicial look at it, devoid of any other thing.
Evidence joke.
Particular decision. All right, I need to bring in some of my other guests into the conversation about those who are not happy that almost 2 weeks after the election, INEC has not been able to successfully upload all the results. There is a plan of Occupy INEC protest that has been threatened by some persons in the country. The Labour Party has said they want to monitor and look at how INEC is uploading backing up the result in your portal. Are you considering allowing them to look at how that is being done? Or is that the final answer from INEC that you won't allow the Labour Party to see that?
In terms of the issue of protest, the commission is a public trust. And as far as the commission is concerned, any Nigerian who has any grievance has the constitutional and legal right to come to the commission to protest. The commission will not prevent any individual or group of individuals or any political party association from coming to protest, because the commission is a public trust and is a public institution, and we cannot prevent anybody from coming to protest. On the issue of a political party saying that he wants to come and look at our cloud or look at the IREB or look into the brain of the beavers, the commission will not allow that to happen. Every political party that deployed polling agents has a copy of the polling unit level results. So if a political party wants to now come into the commission and then wants to look at people's biometrics, we will not allow that to happen, because the law does not look. The commission is a regulator of political parties, and the political parties cannot, just because of some of these challenges that have taken place, turn around and want to regulate the commission. The commission will not allow that to happen.
We saw there that a prominent national commissioner said that they were all not happy. You saw that. So that's all that we wanted Nigerians to see.
Thank you for Thank you
Mubarak, Your Excellency. Do you know what informed this engagement with the president here in Dora?
Well, we had a very good period of the season, this time of the year, and to really pay homage to him, and then share part of his holiday and lunch, and equally discuss the question of my running mate, Substantia. This one of them withdraw today. I mean, the only one that was in place as a replacement withdraw today, and there'll be already an announcement to replace him fully with a substantive,
The substantive one.
Kashim Shettima. I've not discussed with him. I've disclosed it to you. Since I've disclosed it to the president.
The date of nomination, from the video from the candidates of the APC himself, you will discover that he said in his word that he went to inform Mr. President of the choice of his running mate, and that was on the 10th of July 2022. So we just brought it for the court to make up his mind, together with other exhibits we are going to produce to show what our contentions are. That's all that we have done. And the law allows us to play those videos. You know that documents don't lie. Human beings can lie, but documents cannot.
You restrict the airflow. With Obi, allow the rigger to breathe.
More will come. And you will see it.
Mama mia.